everyone. What is that? What was that?
Either
What's
Joey
up,
or Sean
everyone?
pushing buttons.
You know what? I swear to God, it wasn't me, but we're here.
Joey.
We're live. We're going to talk with Steve from MouseCon. Let's get into this and have a kick-ass show. Let's go.
Let's go.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you listen to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination. That is always the first start of the right, and where the light is always on. Join as we discuss reviews from Walt's apartment.
Thank you, Chris, and everyone. Welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. We are 1 week away from MouseCon in what's it? MouseCon East Bay, which is in Concord, California.
Yeah.
We will be there. We're gonna have a great time. We'll go around, say hi to everyone, and then we'll introduce Steve. And it's gonna be all about MouseCon tonight and about the trivia we need to finish up. So let's start. Amber, welcome back in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You got your gaming set on? That's good. Let's go.
I do. I'm ready.
Let's go. Good to have you back in. You're going to be on Extra Magic Hour this week, right? Talking about your trip. Perfect.
Yes.
All right. And Steve, we'll come back to you at the end. Then Amanda, Ware in the park. How are you, dear? Good to see you. Amanda? She there?
She's there in spirit.
I see her, but anyway.
She's so excited. She can't talk.
Yeah,
it looks like it froze.
Yeah, she gone. She'll be back hopefully. But then Sam, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I get to catch a flight next weekend, so.
Wait, I'm getting a text right now from Amanda. Says Wi-Fi crashed. Be back. So she'll be back. Wi-Fi crashed. So she'll be back in a minute. But yeah. Good. Yeah, you're coming out next week. We're gonna talk all about that. What's coming up? Basically, it's on the 1st and 2nd. We got a lot of stuff planned for that weekend, so it'll be a good time. Joey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Glad to be in our weekly shindig. Talking to Steve. Talking MouseCon. Let's do this.
Speaking of that, that's why I saved you for last. I would like you to introduce Steve because you know Steve better than any of us, and introduce Steve and let's do this thing.
Oh, me?
Yeah, hello.
I'll just look at the comments. No,
Are you there,
I'm very excited to introduce Steve to everybody. He's been gracious enough to allow us to have a table the last couple of years at both Concord and Bakersfield. It's always a highlight of my year, both shows. So very happy to introduce to everybody Steve, the big boss man of MouseCon and many cool conventions.
Hey. How you doing, Steve? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're a hard man to track down. We've been trying for months.
Hey, I'll tell you, I want to retire. So I'm having to work twice as much to get there than if I didn't want to retire. You know what I mean?
Why would you want to retire, though? This has been going on you started this 10 years ago. This is the 10th year, right? So tell us about MouseCon. Wow. Oh, okay. You want to retire from your job.
Yeah, I want to retire, but I won't give up the shows. I'm having somebody else take them over, but I'll always be there to front them, and I'll always get the guests because I know everybody. I just don't want to do the social networking. Like I mentioned earlier, my daughter's starting to take that over. I don't want to do the contracts and this. I'm in my 60s. I want to retire,
There you go. Oh, that's fair. And you have the ins and outs. And so tell us about MouseCon, how it got started, if anyone has questions that are on the panel here, just please ask.
Please ask.
Tell us how it started.
How it started. Let me go back a year or two. Okay. I was in 9th grade. I had a booth at Baycon, not the Baycon you know now. This was the only Bay Area convention in San Francisco. I lived in Castro Valley, on the East Bay.
Artichokes.
And and my mom got called into work that morning, so I didn't get to go to the show. I paid a whole $35 for my table, which back in 1979 was a lot of money. But I wanted to sell at a Comic-Con, So I knew a bunch of the local comic artists, Steve Leialoha, Al Gordon, Frank Sirocco, all those guys. So I had them come to the East Bay to Hayward, and we put on our first comic book convention. Thus, boom, I'm putting on comic book conventions. Probably put on a few hundred. I lost track in the 90s. As in the 90s, we used to do them like in 15 locations every third month.
Wow.
So we go back every third month. So I put on a lot of shows. Well, one day, but I've been collecting Disney, and I should have gotten it, brought it to show you guys. In 1974, I bought a Nesco Baby Dumbo figure at a flea market, the AC Flea Market in Castro Valley, and I was hooked. That was it. I mean, everybody loved Disney in my day. Everybody went to the movies. Every 7 years, they'd re-release each movie. We were all there. But I started collecting in 74, and I have a massive, especially porcelain collection. I have my entire living room is porcelain, is 11 glass cases of porcelain figures.
Wow.
Because I've been collecting since 74. The entire house is there. I mean, I'm in my office. This is a separate house, and you can see there's stuff everywhere. But because I've been doing this all my life. Well, I was driving down the road one day, because that's how I drive. And then the name MouseCon hit me, and I was like, why aren't I doing this? So I called my wife, and I'm like, hon, why aren't I doing this? And she's like, why aren't you doing this? Because we knew, Floyd Norman and Tommy Kirk and, Bill Morrison and all these guys are my friends. So for the first show, Margaret Carey, I mean, all these people. So they were all my guests at the first MouseCon. And that's why we chose the Bay Area for the first one, because I'm from there. And then it just kind of went from there. And then 5 years later, I'm like, wonder if we can move this show. So do it in the Bay Area and then do a second one somewhere else. And that's when we tried Bakersfield MouseCon. It worked. And then last year we tried Salt Lake City, and it worked, but the facility wasn't a good facility. So I'm still looking for a new facility. So if any of you listeners are in Salt Lake City area and know a good facility, please let us know. I do want to bring it there. And then I have multiple locations I want to try it at, because MouseCon's just a fun, $12 admission day. It's cheaper than a movie to go to. And we don't want to make it D23. That's work. I'm done. I told you I want to retire. So we just want to have a fun place that people can go and all enjoy Disney together. Yeah, it's a cool event. I will not gonna lie. I think I've been there twice. I was there twice. I missed 1 year after we started. But I'm like, three of the things I love. What I love there is that you have so much people that just like have their own thing, like they have their own art, or they have their own collectibles, and they have like the signs that at work I have a huge map of Disneyland, not from the 45th anniversary, that's framed and everything. But you have a bunch of maps, and I'm glad when I go I don't take a lot of money, because I would spend a lot of money because there's so much cool stuff there. But the first MouseCon, it broke me. I just because I'd never seen so much cool stuff in one place.
Oh yeah.
And
three of the things back here I have are from there. These two pictures here, and then this one up here I got last year. So I mean, they're just the coolest. The art is amazing, and just I'm excited for it.
Great.
And it's at the Concord Plaza Inn, right? That's one.
It's at the Concord. Used to be the Crown Plaza Inn. It's a Concord Plaza Inn on the corner of Concord Avenue and John Glenn Drive. There's a Taco Bell and a Sam's Club right there. If you past the Sam's Club, you just passed the hotel.
It's a great location.
Yeah, it is a really good location. I will say that I know last year we didn't have a lot of like social media presence from us, but I know this year we're hoping to. We have plenty of people coming from Walt's apartment. We have Sam will be there, Joey will be there, Lewis is coming from. Sam's coming from Indiana, and no, I'm seeing JC's question there. She's flying in on Saturday. She's not going to miss Halloween.
I fly out at 6 a.m. on the 1st.
So Sam will be there. Alex will be there. Amanda, Kevin, Kim from Where in the Park. Amber, the Wine Country Mom, will be there. And on Saturday, like I said, we're all going to the Walt Disney Museum. And then we're going to head to the karaoke event at Epidemic L's on on Saturday night, and then MouseCon on Sunday, and it's just gonna be a good time. But we're hopefully gonna be out there. We'll share lots of stuff. Come see us at our table. Well, Kelsey, just go with her. It's 2 weeks. You can still come, Kelsey, if you want to
Come on,
come
Kelsey.
meet her, and yeah, come on out. But yeah, it's a great time. It's so much fun, and just to see like Steve said, everyone there loves Disney. You just walk around the corner like, oh hey, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I went, a couple of years ago, was the first time outside of meeting JC at a restaurant up in Oregon a long time ago that someone saw the shirt. Oh my God, I like your show. Which blew my mind. Like, wait, someone actually listens to this and watches this. So that's the first time someone actually made the comment that, it's a lot of fun. And the setup is nice. Please, like I said, anyone else is here, please ask questions, because I don't want to take over the whole thing, but go ahead, Joey. But
I was gonna say I was at that first one, and it was amazing seeing Margaret Carey, Floyd Norman, and I know there's some other guests, but some great cosplays. There's a great cosplay community in the Bay Area, Northern California here, so it's cool seeing that. But I think I've been at every show except for maybe one or two, and that was like around the COVID area. But and one thing that's really cool is like because me and Sean were already friends and stuff, but I think the first year we had a table, you showed up, but then that's when we met Kevin and Amanda. So we talked to Kevin, did a little table interview, and then Sean's like, "Oh, you guys are cool." Then now we're part of the they're part of the show. My tattoo artist Matt Robinson, I met him at the first one. We've been friends ever since. So it's like, so to me, celebrating 10 years now of MouseCon, it's almost like literally, especially the one in Concord. I love the one in Bakersfield, but the one in Concord, it really feels like a family reunion, because it's like you see the same people that like, oh man, how's it been this year, and how's it been going this year and stuff. And so it's something, like I said earlier, it's something I'm always excited for. And especially the vendors. I mean, I bought something that was like I had when I was a kid, and then I thought it was gonna be expensive. They're like, oh, $30. I'm like, hang on, I'll be right back. So the vendors are awesome, the artists are super cool, and the guests, I mean, this year the guests is it's fire, especially if a Pixar fan,
we'll dive into the guests in a little bit, but I want to keep everything going here. I want to take real quick. I want to talk about one of our sponsors, Where in the Park, which Miss Amanda's down there on the far right corner from where I'm looking at, or whatever you're looking at, right corner. But Amanda, what's going on with Where in the Park? You will be there as well. What's going on with the podcast?
Yeah, so this week on the podcast, we are continuing our conversation about Halloween and theme parks. So last week was all about Halloween haunts at Universal and Knott's and all of those places. This week is just focused on Halloween at Disney parks. So it's a lot of fun to break that all down, go through the history of Halloween at Disney all across the world and all around the world. And yeah, so that is what we have on tap this Friday when it comes out. And if you prefer to see the pictures that I'm talking about, because I recorded that one, or just read instead of listen, you can go to we'reinthepark.com/podcast, and we'll have the blog up on Friday as well.
Absolutely. We love having you part of us. I can't wait to dive into some Halloween at Disneyland, which Amber was there just last week, and she will be talking with Sam and the Extra Magic Hour people tomorrow about her experience with the Queen Mary and with you didn't want to Knott's this time, right?
No, I did Universal.
Okay. Well, they talk about that too on Extra Magic Hour.
Yeah, Sean finally let us start covering Universal, so we can talk about that too.
I thought it for 3 years. I'm like, no, we're a Disney podcast, like, but everyone loves Universal, and this epic whatever is going to be cool. I'm like, whatever, fine.
It's slowly winning me over. So
yeah, that's what I hear. Okay, yeah. So check out Where in the Park, the podcast. Steve, I want to dive in. Joey mentioned the guest list. The guest list is wild. We were telling Amber when she first joined us, and Amber's a huge Coco fan. And if you are a Coco fan, for sure, you need to come somehow to Concord.
This is the one.
Is it Concord or Concord?
Concord.
Okay. Concord. Okay, I've been told that for 4 years now. It's Concord. I say Concord, then I know it's Concord, dumbass.
Oh, no.
But anyway,
Let's just
but
conquer.
so let's dive in. Steve, do you have the list of all of your guests that all of your people are going to be? Let's go. Tell us who's going to be there because I'm
Well,
excited.
let's start out with, like you said, Coco.
Yeah.
Anthony Gonzalez is going to be there. Now, he was the voice of Miguel, and he did his own singing too, which is, a lot of times they bring somebody else to do the singing. This young man did it all. I met him up in Sacramento. It was his first show, and talked to him about it, and I helped manage that show up in Sacramento. So, but I wasn't going to be at that one. But when he was there, me and my wife just kind of drove up to meet him and leave, 4 hours each way. And then another friend of mine is the manager for Alana Ubach. Now you're going, who? She was Mama Imelda, but she was also in Legally Blonde. She was in, if you look up her IMDb, it's like one of the largest.
Yeah.
It's like 200 different items.
She's one of the great comedic actresses, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, for
recently
sure.
was
Oh, yeah,
the
for
mom
sure.
on Ted. I don't know if you guys watched that show.
Yeah, the new show Ted. Matter of fact, that's why she couldn't come to MouseCon last year, was because she was filming Ted. We had planned on having her last year, and then meeting Anthony, I called up my friend and said, Alana's got to do this one, and she's filming, so she's coming up Saturday and going home Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So she's doing it just so we could have her at this show.
Right on.
And she's super sweet. During the pandemic, we did our virtual MouseCon. We did one. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. Just did it for fun, and she was my first guest. So I've met her many times, and she's just, first time I ever met her, my wife couldn't go down to meet her, and my wife was sick and she had to stay home, and Alana just grabs my phone and does this Mama Imelda voice to Julie and does a video for her and says, here, now how do I send this to her? It's just, that's how great she is. She's just the best. So she is a big star in the world of acting.
Yeah.
She's like an A-, you know what I mean? She might not be the George Clooney, but she's the next one down.
There you go.
So having those two is just great. And then of course we got John Morris from Toy Story coming again, but to beef up Toy Story, we have Bonnie coming. We have Emily Hahn. It's actually Emily Ricks Hahn. I talked to her today, and so I changed it on her thing. But Emily was Bonnie in Toy Story 3, and I think didn't she have a part in Toy Story 4 also?
But she did a lot of the shorts too.
Yeah,
when they're doing like
so
she's
she's
the terror one.
Yeah, that's right. She was. Bonnie was in that too. So we have her coming. So we have the Toy Story thing going, and then of course keeping the Pixar theme. Mary's coming. Mary Gibbs. She's been at almost all our shows. She lives up in the Bay Area. She's a friend of the show. I still remember the first time we had her at a show. This little hippie girl who was 19 years old, shows up at 3 a.m, and I had to get up because she couldn't check into her room. And then we've been friends ever since. Jeff Pigeon's another great one. He's an animator we've never had before, and he worked for Pixar for 25 years. Wow. And so he's worked on everything. Wall-E, Coco. He's worked on just everything. Rick Farmelo's coming. Rick's another animator. He's a little like the school right before Jeff, because he did a lot of the actual hand animation. He did, he worked on Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. Just so many, but he's from the school of hand animation. So we've got some good guests there. Of course, we have Jerry Cornell and C. Andrew Nelson coming. I think you guys have worked with them before. Both great guys, both good friends. Rick Law's coming. Rick's another friend of the show. I think you've had him on before.
I think Sam and Nicole interviewed him a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah. Rick's been more of the behind the scenes, and then he did a lot of VHS cover art. But what he did for Disney for years, I was actually talking to Floyd Norman's wife about this, and because worked for Disney for 35 years. She won't be a guest. Adrian won't, she's like Floyd's the spotlight person. She doesn't want to be in the spotlight. But I guess Rick's job was a lot of stuff that came in his desk. He was a fixer. So because he was a good artist, so the animators would do certain coloring books or book covers and stuff, and it would go under his desk, and he'd have to make it more accurate, more, So he did a lot of work for Disney. I think he worked for Disney for like 25 years. Not counting the actual pieces he did, and I think he produced one of the movies. So he's done a lot of things. So it's a good list this time.
You forgot to mention one that I'm very excited for, which is Cat Cressida.
Oh, that's right, because that's the new one.
I cannot wait to meet Cat Cressida.
Cat has actually been at the show once before. Yeah. About 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago, she was like at the second or third one. I don't remember which one. But Cat Cressida.
Are you all familiar with who Cat Cressida is?
Oh yeah.
But are you people familiar on who Cat Cressida is? She was the voice of the bride in the Haunted Mansion ride. She was the voice of Jessie, just not on the movies, but on the shorts and the video games, and Dexter's sister. I mean, she's done a lot of voice acting, a lot.
Yeah, for sports fans, she also did like some of the voiceover for, I think, Pardon the Interruption or PTI, like the announcing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be your lineup is huge. And it's so exciting. So, Sam, did you want to throw out a couple of questions? I don't know how many more you have, but I don't know how you want to.
I think we have 8 questions.
Okay.
So
let's do like 3 right now.
Yeah. All right.
The entertainer can walk on with this thing, unless someone.
We got to give it to entertainer. This is our final night of the tournament. So Joey, do you want to read the current scores? Yeah.
Yeah. So coming at the bottom is still Kevin with the 100.
Yes.
We got I gotta read my handwriting. Wrong side of water with 300. We got Kim.
He's in here tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yes, wrong side's here.
We got Kim with 700, and Travis B with 800, and then taking the big lead is entertainer with 2,300. So
it's still anyone's game. We're at the $400 and $500 questions.
400 and 500. Yep.
Let's go.
So I've got 5 500 questions left and 3 400. So we're gonna knock out the 400s right now. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
They're not easier than the last week though, right?
Oh, they were pretty easy last week. Come on, Sam. Hopefully a little bit easier, a little bit harder than last week.
Sorry.
It's all subjective.
Listen, they were too hard the week before, and now they're easier. Then they were too easy, and now you know what?
There's no pleasing.
I can't.
Just go. Keep going.
Okay. What was the first full-length animated feature film ever released by Disney?
Really?
We know it, but does our audience know? That's probably
What the? Was that from the new soundboard?
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
Here's the old soundboard though.
All right, Doug got it first. Snow White.
Okay.
Doug got 400 points.
400 points for Doug.
And it is technically Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but we're going to accept Snow White. All right, Doug got 400 points.
Man, just like that. He's like in third place all of a sudden. Just like that.
Next one. What is the name of the sorcerer in Fantasia who Mickey Mouse works for in The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Bob.
Don't you dare. Let's see. Doug said it was released the same year I was born. Hey, The Little Mermaid was released 2.5 months after I was born.
Oh, man. Make us feel old. Jesus.
No. JC said Voldemort. Gandalf. Not spelled correctly, but I'll give it to you. No. Guys. No? There. Oh, look at Doug's.
Oh,
wait. Kim had it first. We're going to give it to Kim.
It's spelled wrong, though.
It's spelled wrong. But we'll give it to her.
Yeah,
So
all right.
How is it spelled for our audio listeners?
It's Disney
Y-E-N.
backwards.
There you I was gonna say you gotta say
Disney
that.
backwards.
I was gonna say Merlin, so I was way off. So
Sean.
Sir, what?
I,
How do I kick him off the screen?
There you go.
Boom. Try again.
Circle
Oh,
gets
now
a square.
everything's all messed up. Dang
Circle
it.
gets a
Okay.
square.
All right, there we go. Now,
So one more
last
400,
400 question, and then we're going to move into some more news.
yeah.
So, what is the name of the city where The Incredibles takes place? What is the name of the city where The Incredibles takes place?
Monstropolis.
No, that's Superman.
Not far off though, Sean. This is our last 400 question. So, what is the name of the
Let's
city
go.
where The Incredibles takes
Now,
place?
Who can Google it the quickest?
Hey,
Ask Grok or whoever's the new AI or whatever.
mine's name is Chat Bestie.
Where's Goose at, Sean?
Metro City. It's not Metro City.
Oh, entertainer.
Close. So close.
Close, so close, but it's not Metro City.
And it's not Circuit City.
Someone's gonna come up close.
I'm just
to-
aging myself. This show
You know
right
what?
now.
If The Incredibles had taken care of Circuit City, they might
Andy.
still be open.
Andy, filmed in
Andy,
the Heights this year.
hey, Andy.
What's up, Andy?
Andy
How
got
are you,
it.
buddy?
Metroville. Andy just got 400 points.
400 points. Yeah, boom. Y'all got it right after him, but Andy got it right
Everybody did, yeah.
there. Yeah. Y'all
Metroville,
were Google.
Kevin.
Y'all Google it really quick. That was
They're all
good.
typing.
Andy can
Good
type
job,
the fastest. Good job, everyone. Appreciate it. Let's get into some more. Do you have any news on
Autocorrect boned me.
Steve? Do you have any news on the
Goodness.
panels? Or do you have what panels you're going to have yet? Or
Actually, I was just talking to Joey beforehand on that, and
okay.
made myself a note that says right there, panel schedule. See that? That's so tomorrow I can actually do the panels. I like to wait about a week before a show or so to set them up, because a lot of times, a lot of shows, when they put panels out there, then all of a sudden, oh, this guy doesn't make it, or this guy doesn't get along with that guy, or I mean, and it happens. So, but of course, we're gonna have a Coco panel. That goes without saying. We have to have that. Probably since we've got a couple people from Toy Story, we'll do a Toy Story, and maybe even bring Mary in that, make that more of a Pixar panel, working with Pixar, and then with Jeff Pigeon and Rick Farmelo, I want them to do a working on animation panel, and then Jerry and Drew and whoever else is working with them is going to do their panel.
Is Josh Schaefer going to be there? I love that guy.
Yeah, Josh will be there too.
Do you like fun facts?
I love
We
fun
love
facts.
fun facts.
Josh has them all.
Yeah, and then of course the costume contest, and then I don't know if you guys were, Joey, you've been to the show many times. You know that lady that a lot of times is in the front, and she's always got those beautiful costumes.
Yeah, Tina's Disney costumes. Yes.
And she's bringing her newest one. I mean, we're talking. She's had it's like a cone, and she's had the Thunder Mountain Railroad with actual.
That's the one. That's the one I remember. It's Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, the Matterhorn.
Mansion before. She's had. I mean, her and her husband. They're just amazing. Straight out, they're amazing.
And she goes to like D23, and she was at D23, and their cosplay contest. Yeah.
She'll be actually coming back with this year's costume, and I'm not going to say what it is. You guys are going to have to come and see it. She texted and asked if she could come, and I'm like, absolutely. When will you run the costume contest for me or be a judge? So hopefully she's going to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, she's super cool.
Yeah, super cool. And like you said before, the costumes at our show they're phenomenal. They're phenomenal.
The little kid Walt, I think it was last year or 3 years ago. The little boy that played Walt was just so good.
Yeah.
And I remember it was just it was great. That's fine.
There's a one young lady that one year, I think the year you came, drove down. She was the bride, and she won it, but she was like in character the entire time. She was like walking with a hatchet behind her back, and she was just stone faced. Then last year, she showed up and she was Ember from Elemental,
right?
And then she had the bag of water,
the
bag of water with Wade's eyeballs floating. I'm like, you are like I was talking to her dad, and so I'm for the kids. I mean, not just the adults, but the kids cosplay is just so good too. So I'm excited to see what she brings. Hopefully they'll be there again.
Kim said she has pictures of little Walt. She'll put it in our Discord.
And I've got Discord open so I can pop it up for us.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, it's the cosplay. People go all out. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's like I said, this whole event is so cool. I went to D23 first, and then I'm like, this is out of control. Then my next thing I went to was MouseCon. I'm like, okay, this is more my speed. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I was at the first few D23s, and I actually had 2 booths at the first 2. The first one was fun, but it was a group putting it on for Disney. They licensed it. Disney walked around and said, wow, they're making a lot of money. We're going to do it next time. And honestly, I mean, a booth went from $850 for 2 booths to $1,800 a booth the next year when Disney took over. And I sell vintage Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Just like, I have 4 booths at Comic-Con and WonderCon because I sell vintage comics. And they pretty much took the vendors like us because they can't make a secondary amount of money off us, unfortunately. And they threw them in the back. That's when I was done with D23 because it's a corporate show, and I don't hate it. And more power to everyone going in it. If you can make it into their ballroom and see Robert Downey Jr. or Johnny Depp or whoever they've got coming on up on stage, it's really cool to have them there. But it's a few $100s, and it's just an expensive show. And it's just the same stuff that you can buy if you just walk over to Disneyland and get it. So that's what I didn't want. I want collectibles as far as the dealer's room goes. I want people that are selling things Disney. They have to have at least 50% Disney. And when I say vintage Disney, I mean, the movies, the princesses, the big 6, that kind of stuff. Then they can have Star Wars, Fox, anything else they want. And if you want Hanna-Barbera stuff, that's fine too. I mean, just as long as you have 50% Disney, that's all I care about.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. From what I understand, I think maybe someone that's been at D23 a little bit more than me, they're not doing that part this coming up year, right? They're not going to have the community booths. It's all corporate now, right?
Yeah, that's just it. But so I don't go because that's what I go to see.
Yeah.
I don't go to the show anymore because it's not fun for me. I'm an old school guy. Both of us are.
Yeah. Kevin says, Disney announced that they aren't going to have the area with the vendor market next year.
Which is wild. If the price of a booth is what he's saying, that is what Steve is saying, they're just giving up that revenue. So I mean, we think it's gonna be a big old Lorcana tournament.
Well,
right?
Here's the reality, though.
It better be.
The guy that's selling T-shirts for Disney, who there's 15, 20 vendors there that are selling shirts that are all licensed. They pay a premium for those booths, and Disney still gets their percentage. So that shirt that sells for $24.95, whether it's at their stores, at a Target, or wherever, Disney, even though they've sold them a table and everything, they still make their $1.50 on each shirt. So that's why Disney doesn't like the secondary market. If I bring a $2,000 Snow White figurine, Disney doesn't get anything out of it.
Right.
But if somebody licenses it now, sells it there, Disney still gets their percentage of that $2,000 figurine. And I hate to say it, and as much as I absolutely adore and love Disney, that corporate end of it, I just stay away from it. I want to have fun.
That's fair.
And they even stopped guests from coming. So unless you're brought in by them. So one year, Lance brought in Dick Van Dyke, and it was a massive line. I mean, Dick Van Dyke, I stood in line to get his autograph, okay? And I didn't have to. I could have gone around and said, Lance, get me an autograph, but I wanted to go up as a fan and meet him. So he's got Dick Van Dyke. Well, that was the year Disney went no more. You can't have signers in your booths unless they're approved by us in our signing areas. They want to control it all, and it really sucks for the fans, I think.
Yeah.
And
to be clear, like what you just said, all of your guests at MouseCon will be there to sign and take pictures and do whatever.
And talk with you. And
talk with you. And it's,
and you have to have questions about something. Ask them. They're, big conventions. I've put on big conventions before. We put on the Big WAP Comic Fest and SuperCon and, where it's 10,000 people. And I'll be honest, those aren't fun. I prefer going to these smaller shows, whether it's a Comic-Con or MouseCon or whatever, where you can walk up and talk to, the guests. And I mean,
sure.
you can walk up to Anthony and talk to him about how he did the singing on Coco. You can walk
there you
up
go,
to,
Amber. You can go do that.
To Kat and talk to her about how she does the voice. She's currently working for Disney, by the way.
Kat is?
Yeah, I've been talking to her. I just got a text from her not too long ago. She was just leaving the studio, so she's still doing voice work for currently.
And it's going to be
even. I want to jump to last year's Bakersfield, but I mean, what we were able to see, like from a view where the table was, we were able to see like Jim Cummings, which was awesome, and next to him was Adasa, who was in Encanto. And she was dressed in full Dolores costume.
Oh yeah,
costume.
So she was. I mean, you could see just the joy on her face, seeing the fans coming up, and they were having like long conversations and everything. And I had a good conversation with Catherine Robruck, voice of Minnie Mouse, and so I mean, yeah, they love that. So
yeah, Caitlin was going to come to this one, but we had her last year, and I kind of have the thing that. No more that every other year to make it more special. There's a few exceptions to that, like Rick Farmelo and John Morris and Mary Gibbs, because they're all my friends.
Yeah.
They're not just guests I call up, they're my friends.
And with John, we just had him on DU, but it's a big Toy Story year, so I know he's been really busy. Then having him with, like you said, Bonnie is awesome. I'm just showing real quick. This is from 2016, but this is Tina with her Matterhorn.
Yeah, her.
That's amazing.
She is amazing.
I remember when I was there. I think she had the Big Thunder Mountain one. I think that was a couple of years ago. That might have been last.
She had Dumbo. I think when you were there.
Dumbo. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That was fantastic.
And one of the things, looking at that picture that I like so much about this particular show is the location. That atrium downstairs.
Oh yeah,
where we have. I mean,
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful down there. Mm-hmm. That's where you guys are set up, and there's plants all around you, and goldfish or koi fish in the pond, and it's just it can't be more cooler than that.
Yeah, it's a great area.
Anyone have questions about anything? I know there's still. There's way more we could talk about, but anyone have questions? Anyone in the chat have questions?
No, I did want to jump up to Lewis's comment that we missed earlier. And he said the Walt Disney Family Museum will be solid. First 5 to show will get a free print.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So do you want to talk to them a little bit about the Walt Disney Family Museum since he threw it in there, since we're doing that?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. So like we're doing, I don't know if like a meetup, what would you call it, a meetup or whatever, but I mean, we're getting together. Sam flies in, I think 11 o'clock on Saturday. I'm going to pick her up and we're going to head to San Francisco, and a bunch of us are going to get together and meet at the Walt Disney Museum. Check it out. A lot of people haven't seen it for the first time. Andy says it's legit. It is definitely legit. It's very, very cool.
I've never been. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It is so. They actually sponsored my first 2 shows.
Really?
And I guess corporate kind of stepped in and didn't.
Amanda and Amber are gonna have to hold my hands while I cry.
Got you. No worries.
Have you ever been, Sam? Have you ever been there before?
Yes.
Oh, I'll just say the last room is my.
The last room kills you. The last room, you're just done.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I sat in that
Kelsey,
last
you
room
can
for a
come
half
hold
hour,
my hand too.
and my friends came in and said, "Do you want to go?" And I'm like, "No." I don't want to go. Like that last room. You're absolutely right, Steve. That last room is just
Kevin.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's not expensive to go. The first couple years, me and my
It's
wife
$25. It's
were like
nothing.
year.
I mean, it is
we
something.
bought
But
the year memberships.
yeah,
and it was we went, and we live 4 hours away, so it's not like we can just run down there every weekend. But believe me, if I still lived in the Bay Area, hang on, my dog's got to go.
No problem.
Back further.
Andy
I
says,
take care of 14 cats and 2 dogs, so yeah. But no, I love it there. My last time I went was when they had the Salvador Dali display. I don't know, did any of you guys see that?
The Destino one?
Yeah,
I missed that one.
I've not seen it, but I know all about it.
I'm a Salvador Dali fanatic. See this hand? I shook hands with Salvador Dali when I was 17.
Wow.
And then I found out years later, I would have asked him about it. 'Cause all I said to him was thank you, because what do you say to Salvador Dali? It's Salvador Dali. But when they had the Destino art there, and then the original director's son, who was also a director, was called in and he finished the movie. So you can actually buy a copy and see it. It's amazing. But they had all that original artwork still from it, all Salvador Dali's sketches and drawings, and him and Walt, and then it told the story how they worked together and how they were friends and would go back and forth to each other's play. I mean, it was just everything about it was amazing.
I think you can watch Destino on YouTube. I think there's video footage of it, and if you don't understand surrealism, it is definitely one of the weirdest things you will ever watch. But it's worth looking into the history of Destino, because it was like this weird, quirky little pocket of Disney history. And
well, it's supposed to be part of the next Fantasia, the second Fantasia.
Yep. And it was put away for a very long time and then brought back out, like you said, by the original producer's son years later to finish. So
Kim just put in there. Actually, Andy's comment says Andy's comment real quick says what's nice about it's owned and operated by the Disney family and not Disney, which is very true. All the stuff that's down right now in Disneyland was sent down from. They took it down to San Francisco. The lamp, the stuff. I remember when I was up there the first time I was at the museum. I've told the story before. One of the people there, they saw my tattoo, which is the window, Walt's apartment's window, and like, oh my gosh, she says, you want to know something? And I'm like, what's that? She goes, we actually have the original lamp here, but we can't bring it out because it's too fragile. But they have the original lamp in the museum, which was very, very cool. And then Kim says as well, Walt's office and Sherman Brothers piano at Walt's studio in Burbank was incredible. That's next on my list. How do we
that's
make
amazing.
that happen? How do we make that happen too? So that would be
D23.
Cool.
You got to
D23.
The membership, they have tours.
Well, have you guys been to Walt Train?
Yes.
Have you been there? Yeah.
The barn?
Yeah, the barn.
Carolyn.
Yeah. I went there for the first time. Actually, when we came down to Bakersfield last year for MouseCon, I went from Bakersfield to Burbank to actually see that. It was very Bob Gurr was there. It was very, very cool. I met Bob
Tanya
Gurr.
was there.
Yeah, Tanya was there.
Rick Law was there. We saw Rick and
Floyd.
Yeah,
Norman,
Rick
I think,
always
was
goes.
visiting.
Both Ricks, Farmerlow and Law both goes. I've hung out with Floyd Norman there. I mean, a bunch of people. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's about an hour and a half drive from me. So, but I'm always at a show or something. There's only one day. A month,
I think it's the third Sunday of the month. I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Very, very cool. We should plan a trip like that too for everyone.
I'm in.
Sounds like adventure. Let's do it.
If I wasn't picking guests up at the airport Saturday, I'd join you at the museum.
Oh, right on.
But I have pickups all day.
I mean, Sean's got to pick up a guest at the airport too.
Very VIP.
Very.
I looked the other night. I looked there at night. I'm like stalked into San Francisco Airport. It's like 2 hours. What are the things I do for Sam? What the hell?
No. You told me to fly into San Francisco.
Well, it makes
we
sense
go to
because
the museum.
I know, but
I am flying out of Oakland. So
Oakland would have been better because you got to.
So last time I came to MouseCon, I did fly in and out of Oakland, and I'm flying into San Francisco because he said we were going to the museum, and I'm flying out of Oakland. So
okay.
Yeah.
He can blame it on me all he wants. I will take the ball.
I just let me do it. But anyway, so 1 o'clock on
Jen said, "Good luck, Sean."
Yeah,
Sean secretly loves really long car rides with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam, next time fly to Santa Rosa and I'll pick you up and we'll get a glass of wine before we meet them.
Okay. Sean likes like 6-hour-long car rides with me.
Yeah. Well, Amber, now that you're part of the team, you can go with us to Oregon next year to Road Comic Con.
Done.
She's like, all right, let's go. But anyway, 1 o'clock on Saturday, Walt Disney Museum. I want to talk about, since you started off with Lewis, talk about Sunken City Designs. Lewis, this site is down right now. Lewis is one of our sponsors as well, does all of our artwork. Anything you see visually pertain to us, Lewis does. And we appreciate him so much. And check out his Instagram right now. And that's where you can see like what he's working on, and he's sharing stuff on there. And he's got a lot of really cool things. Has a lot of cool things happening next year that we can't even talk about yet, but he's got some cool shit happening. So we thank you, Lewis. We appreciate you. But make sure you check out. Okay, back.
Hey,
And
yeah.
also, real quick
peek at kid Walt.
Yes.
In our
but
Discord.
Also, if you are not in our Discord, Lou over at Sunken City Designs is popping in all kinds of stuff over on that channel in our Discord.
Aww.
So
This kid, look at this kid. This kid's awesome.
So great.
Yeah, he is.
He won, right? Or did he get second? Did he?
I don't think he won. I think he came in second.
To the girl.
Yeah.
Because she beat him. Yeah. But I think they go back and forth. Sometimes I've been there, but yeah. Steve, the event you put on is just amazing. It's so much fun. And
well, that's why we do it. I mean, our goal is that people just walk out and go, I had fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to, hurt the pocketbook. I don't want to make stress. I just want people to have fun because I want to have fun.
Sure.
I do it because I'm a fan. My entire life is spent doing things that I'm a fan of. I'll never be rich, but we're happy, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't know what your VIP is for MouseCon. Can you kind of share what VIP is for?
Well, VIP gets into the panel rooms first if you want it. Most people don't really want that one. There's always a special print done by one of our guests. It'll probably be Rick Law this time. There you get the T-shirt, which I can't show you yet. It'll be on the website next week.
Okay.
When we do our big reveal. You get in a half hour early, and that's more for people that want to go into the vendor's room. So you get in a half hour early. And then there's usually some little thises and that's that we throw in.
Okay.
So
I just wanted to mention it because I know it's on the site, but yeah. What else, guys? What else questions do we have for this fine gentleman here? What do we?
Well, I just want to say that we over at We're in the Park love MouseCon. It was our first ever show as We're in the Park back in 2021, and the Concord location in particular was our first show. So MouseCon has always had a special place in our hearts. That's where we met, like Joey mentioned. It's where we met you guys. It's where we met Jerry and all of them. So every year we go up and we're like, it's the anniversary of our show, So and like Joey mentioned, and we've talked about, we see the same people year after year because they love the event, and it's not like, oh, here's the same thing. There's always something new to see. And it is that family reunion. Like, hey, it's been a year already. How have you been? And so thank you so much for putting on these events year after year, because it is a homecoming. It really is.
I mean, now, Amanda, you come to Bakersfield too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's where I met Amanda.
Yeah,
that's where I met Amanda.
You're down in Bakersfield too. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Thousand Oaks, so that's Bakersfield's much easier than Concord to drive.
I think MouseCon was the first time I officially met everybody.
Pretty much.
That was the first time I got to hug everybody after 3.5 years.
That's when everybody's like, Sam's taller in person.
Yes, that's very true. Entertainer, unfortunately, buddy, we're not hitting any questions tonight. We're just talking MouseCon, but
Come back next week and entertainer.
Come
and we
back
can
next
talk about
weekend
it.
for sure. But we'll talk about it for sure. We appreciate you. We still have 5 more questions to do and a Getaway Today ad. So can we let's do a couple questions. So you still are you good? Is everyone good on time? Are you good on time, Steve? Or
Yeah,
you have to. Okay, Amber, Amanda, you guys are good. Joey, everyone's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some more of these questions. Let's see if someone can come back here.
Sam is tall, wrong side said Sam is tall in person. He met me at a fishing convention.
Waiters and all.
It is. Joey, give us real quick the rundown, the score. Is anyone closing in on entertainer?
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
thanks. Okay, we'll just.
Well, Kim is the closest with 1100.
Oh, I mean, I mean, we have 5 more questions. We have 2,500 worth of points left. So
Okay, and yep, they're all 500 point questions. So the first question is, what is the name of the pub where Flynn Rider takes Rapunzel in Tangled? Thank you, Joey. I needed my music. What is the name of the pub where Flynn takes Rapunzel in Tangled?
Epidemic Ales.
Epidemic Ales.
Hey!
We'll get on that by the end of this because we're going to be doing some karaoke. Andy
got it. The Snuggly Duckling.
Hey.
Give Andy 500 points.
Man, is Andy Films the Hike's going to slide in here and take this thing?
Yeah.
He's currently in third place.
He's currently in third. He's in third place.
900.
Clawing his way back.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't been here for the last 2 weeks, so this is good.
This one's a little bit easier, but we'll see. What kind of animal is Robin Hood in Disney's Robin Hood? What kind of animal is Robin Hood?
Andy's typing quicker than me. And he has better Wi-Fi over here.
Clearly, it's a wombat.
Oh,
okay. So entertainer got that 500. His came up first. We are going by whichever one pops up first on our stream. So entertainer 500 Fox.
He may have just brought it home with that. Sorry. So we have 3 more questions. Let's do Getaway Today. Come back. We'll talk Epidemic Ales. We'll go through the rundown again of everyone's going to be at MouseCon, and we'll finish the last 3 questions. How's that sound for everyone?
Sounds good.
Perfect.
Let's hear from Getaway Today. Where's my there it is. Let's go.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. All right, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Getaway Today. They are awesome. Speaking of Getaway Today, November 5th, so 2 weeks from tonight, Kim, the VP of Advertising, will be back on the show to answer all your Disney travel questions. She'll be back on. We are also working on a Walt's Apartment Presents where we kind of like go around the office of Getaway today and like interview a bunch of people that work there. So we're working on that, trying to get something together, but they're not local. So we're working on it. We appreciate them. Like I said, 2 weeks.
Probably do a Walt's Apartment Presents at MouseCon as well, going around and talking to the different vendors and kind of just showcasing some of the, tattoo artists and other artists like we did last time. Matt Robinson
she might know where to go to in Salt Lake. Just saying.
What's that?
Oh, they're from Utah, so they might know a good location.
Oh, absolutely. If they know, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll actually ask her because I know they do. Chris Provost does an event there, like some big con. I'm not sure what it is, but he does a really big event there. But yeah. So let's not bring it home, but let's.
Which one of y'all is getting a tattoo at MouseCon?
But nobody's getting one at MouseCon.
I don't have one yet. It wouldn't be there.
When you see Matt's work, you might change your mind.
I've seen Matt's work, and I mean, I have tattoos myself. It's an insurance thing because I have had artists that want to do it there, and I'll say, okay, but you pay the insurance rider on it, and they go,
like,
no, that's okay.
I'd be like, hey, Matt, meet me in the parking lot.
I think
bring your van.
Deposit.
I think we went to somebody's room and did a couple the first year. I don't care about that.
God.
I'm fine with that.
Matt,
I volunteer as tribute.
Matt's art is amazing. I think last year he had. Doesn't his wife have a business? His wife has a business as well, which is right there with him.
She does. She makes cute, like little headbands and scrunchies and stuff with Disney prints.
So much so.
And Lisa Frank.
I'm so excited. It's going to be fun this year to see everyone and hang out. But I want to ask. I just lost my train of thought here completely. Oh, let's do a couple more questions, Sam, so Entertainer can wrap up. So then we can wrap up. We'll do the last 3 questions, and we'll come back and we'll recap everything that's going to happen next weekend, and hopefully we can see some people there.
It still looks like you're wearing a hat. Sorry.
Me?
Yeah. Go to the right.
Sorry.
There you go. Nope.
Right there?
Yeah.
Look like from South Park.
I'll bring the
500 points.
Sorry.
500 points.
What is the only Disney animated feature film where Walt Disney is credited as the original voice of a main character?
Ooh.
Hit my button, Joey.
Whoa.
Yo, where's my snare?
There's no snare in my headphones. Oh, JC. Fantasia. Voice of Mickey in the Sorcerer's Apprentice segment. Yes.
Okay.
JC gets 500 points.
Good luck, JC.
That's his first time, right? Just double checking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one's catching Entertainer, I don't think. But he just wants to make sure he wins.
We're playing for second.
We've got 2 more. 2 more. What is the number? Oh, and we've talked about this on Imagine That, I believe. So, what is the number that appears as a hidden Easter egg in nearly every Pixar film and is in a reference to the animation classroom at Cal Arts? What is the number that appears as a hidden Easter egg in nearly every Pixar film and is a reference to the animation classroom at Cal Arts? Oh, Kim's got it.
A113.
Good job.
No,
that was the episode we did with the Easter eggs. That's where it was.
I thought it was 2319, Kelsey. So I was thinking, it's 2319, but that's
2319.
I don't know it. I'm a child. Okay.
Last question. What's the score? Did Entertainer win, Joey?
Yeah, he's got 2,800. Kim has. I can't do math. 1,600.
My shirt literally says "do the math," but then it says 9 times 7 plus 4. If you know,
6 7.
Amanda has the best math shirt from Baseballism. The 643 double play one.
Oh, I get so many questions about that shirt. It's fantastic. That's also my my escape room shirt. Because it's like random numbers mean something, So I love that shirt so much. Anyway, sorry.
This last question is because I have asked Kevin to watch this every time we do a Kevin reaction, and everybody tells me no. So, this question: which Disney Channel original movie features a character who lives in the year 2049? JC is going to be the only one that knows it. He's the only one. Oh, wow.
Whoa,
Oh,
wrong
wow.
music, Joey.
I'm just changing it up. Sorry.
All right. Oh, Zanino.
You spelled it wrong, but it's Xenon. Look, he was just so excited.
Yeah.
Xenon.
Zanino is the
Leonard,
Italian
I
cousin.
refuse to watch this. It hurts my heart.
Who
Well,
was
that
that,
was
Andy?
fun. No, was it? Oh,
JC.
Kevin.
or was
Oh,
it?
JC.
JC.
JC got it.
Yeah. So the winner is Entertainer. Congratulations, my friend. Do me a favor. If you follow us on Instagram, shoot me a message there and send us your information so we know where to send it. And we'll send out your Haunted Mansion Lego set, right? That's what it is?
Yep, the Haunted Mansion mini.
Oh, yeah.
Lego.
Nice. All right. Well, that was awesome. Thank you for that, Sam. We appreciate that. Andy said there's a delay on his end. That's Medford Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, Andy.
Medford Wi-Fi. Says the man with Stockton Wi-Fi.
I own it. But let's bring this back home. Mouse Epidemic Ales, November 1st, 6:30 to 9:30. If you want to see your favorite, Walt apartment people, try to do karaoke, come on out, and it should be a good time. You get to see Alex, and everyone get together, and I believe, Joey, there's some giveaways there as well. That we'll be doing a giveaway.
Yeah, so last year we gave away a pair of tickets to MouseCon. And I was trying to find the picture, but we got a picture with the girl and her friend that won it, so they were happy and had a good time at MouseCon. I thought I had that picture somewhere, but we don't. I had some videos of karaoke, but we'll be sharing that on the Instagram. But I also got some stickers from a friend who does this Drunken Gentleman clothing line. So I'll have a few of those to pass out, plus a shirt. But no, it's just a great time. Like I said, I've been going for 10 years, and it's a quick drive from Sacramento. But now that we have so many people going and involved, which I can't thank Steve enough for letting us be involved with this now. It's a weekend thing for us now. So
yeah, it's so much fun
between the museum and Epidemic.
And Amanda has a beautiful singing voice that you do not want to miss.
Oh yeah.
You can just leave that video off of the Instagrams. That would be good.
All I'm hoping is that Louis sings frickin' Why Should I Worry?
Oh.
Yeah. Love you,Louis.
Yeah, Lou, we love you.
But also, I just want to thank Steve one more time too, because not just for throwing this event, that I've been going to and part of, but he granted the wish of a 6th grade year-old Joey, who was heavily into the new Mickey Mouse Club, and this is the group that was before Brittany, before Justin. It was Chase and Jennifer and Dee Dee, the originals. I met them at Bakersfield, got to interview them all as a group, and I'm like, I'm pretty, I can hold my cool, but I was actually fanboying that this was
we had 6 Mouseketeers,
6 of the original,
Wow,
the first generation of and these were the ones that inspired the next generation and all the DComs and so that was super awesome. So again, thanks for inviting them. That was so cool.
Of course, I watched Tommy and Bobby and Sharon, and still in black and white. So,
but I agree with what Joey said. Thank you for putting this on. Like Sam said, it's the first time. It's the first time we got to meet her.
Party, yes,
yeah.
I know.
So
how
without
can you resist
this,
an opportunity to hang out with the podcast princess?
yes.
Just kidding.
Of course.
Just kidding.
But
I have a crown you can borrow.
I join you guys, but I'm
the
taking
crown is badass.
Mexican food. So
what's that?
I said I join you guys, but I'm taking all the guests out to Mexican food that night. So
I might be doing that instead.
oh, you're welcome to join us.
But yeah, it'll be a fun weekend, and we look forward to it. But yeah, Steve, one more time, if you can hit us with all the guests that are going to be there, and then we'll wrap this up and we'll bring it home. So thank you again for being on, and MouseCon, November 2nd from 10 to 5.
10 to 5. It's going to be a great day. There's always giveaways. There's shirts. There's this. There's lots of vendors, and we've got Andy Gonzalez and Alana Ubach from Coco, and Emily Hahn and John Morris from Toy Story, and Mary Gibbs from Monsters Inc., and animators Rick Farmelo, Rick Law, and Jeff Pigeon. We got Kat Cressida coming, C. Andrew Nelson, Jerry Cornell, Josh Schaefer. Then there's these podcast guys that are down there. Nobody wants to see them. But no, it's just a great time.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for putting it on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for.
Oh, absolutely. We'll see you in a week and a half. And Amber and Amanda and Sam and Joey, thank you guys so much. Go to I believe mousecon.com. Hang on, Steve. When we're done, I think Amanda wants to ask you a question when we're done. So I don't know if she wants to ask you something when we're done here. But let me bring this up here. Thank you all for listening.
It's true, Kelsey. We are just fact.
Oh, absolutely. You have no idea.
And you want to join us. You've been on the show.
Come on, Kelsey. You can do it. You have a week and a half to figure it out. Get out here. Come out with Sam.
She didn't mean me. Obviously, she wasn't talking about me.
Right. Sure. The only one she's actually met. But sure. But yeah, but
Birds of a
She said that she heard that we were a little sus, which means Sam's been talking about us.
Oh, Sam. So that's what it is.
I see.
The one that's probably the most sus of all is talking shit about us. Okay, Sam, I see you. Okay, all right.
And come to our table. We got prizes.
Come see us, MouseCon. 1.5 weeks. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. See all these people. We'll be live a lot that day. We have plenty of people there to cover this thing, and you can check us out on Instagram at Walt's Apartment Productions. And it's just gonna be an awesome time. Thank you, Walter Lyle. We appreciate that. It's always a great show. Did I say that right, or that is
water?
Words are
water.
Water, same thing.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in a week and a half. Next Magic Hour tomorrow night. We have.
Thank you.
Imagine that being recorded and all the fun stuff. And as always, we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's apartment. Good night, everyone. Next week's family night. Make sure you all back next week's family night, Mad Libs, all that fun stuff.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.